Alright, let's see what we can do for this. At the end of the day, we're just trying to keep it clean and do it as best as we can for how out of practice we are, and just have fun with it at the end too. So, let's see what we can do in the real run. And remember, if you're unfamiliar, like I said, this is the first run of 2, and the best of the 2 runs will be taken as our time. So that's nice. And hopefully we don't wreck the car too badly. That was not ideal, chat, but I had to lift there. I could already tell we were offline. It was going to be catastrophic if I didn't. I wish I'd given my split to the other people in a form up or down, but we'll just have to see at the end. Not the perfect length there, but again, at the end of the day, we need to keep it clean and have fun. Well, we're about matching through split 2, so that's good. Just gonna lift through there. Lifting will guarantee we get through there cleanly rather than risking it all. We were dancing with those bales right there. There we go. A little lift right there will set us up cleaner through here. A little bit of a lock up there, chat. My finger slipped, but that's okay. Set up a little late for that corner, but that's okay. Alright, and we're through cleanly. Let's see what time we've got. 2:30, not bad. We can go a little bit faster than that from what the practices had, but we'll take that as our first run. We're definitely going to have to go repair the vehicle. I think we'll just do it all manually. I don't know if there's really a... Okay. The crew recommendations just obviously say put it all back up to 100. If it was damaged more, they... Oh, I forgot that that's another thing, chat. You see, see, will my cursor show up? No, my cursor's not going to show up because it just doesn't have that in this. But you see how there's the component repair skill and status? The skill is relevant to the, I believe, the actual single-player crew that I've got. So if I don't know how it would be if I had no crew, but obviously if the damages were, you know, say much bigger, like something was down at, say, 50%, not doing that great, hit it pretty hard, you know, maybe like the radiator, since that's a common one to bust. The skill number, you know, next to that would be associated with either, I don't remember if it's the efficiency or expertise. Basically, the higher the skill, the less time it would take to repair however many percentile you need to get it back to 100% or whatever mix and match of percentages you're aiming for to repair the car back into some sort of drivable shape. I had completely forgotten about that. But yeah, that's how it works in Dirt Rally 1, if you're unfamiliar with that as well. I had forgotten about this as well. Instead of having to confirm the repairs like in Dirt Rally 2, you just exit back out and it will just say you use this much time. The other oddity is that every time you do a run here, at least, I'm not sure if this is also true on the rally stages when there's a service area in this. The preset is taken off, so you always need to remember to put it back on. Don't know why that is, but Not the end of the world. Also, chat, my arm is already getting, I wouldn't say sore, but worn out from this, so we'll have to definitely see if I can make it through the end of this. But we've done one run. Let's see if we can improve on it. If not, we already have a pretty solid time put in. And then we'll be on to Sector 2. Well, if we had dipped the tire in the dirt there, we would have definitely had a bad time. We seem to be about even so far, chat, through the first 3 splits. Might save some time there. We didn't lock up like we did last run. We're a little wide on the entry there, but that's okay. We'll carry the speed out, and we'll see what we get. Looks like about the same, but that's okay. I guess we gained a little bit of time here and there, lost a little bit of time here and there as well. Let's see. Oh, we're with just a little over a 10th off, so at least we're consistent, but that's that. It'll take our best result, and that'll be that for Sector 1. Let's see how everything stacks up, because maybe somebody else has run this while we haven't. Nope. Looks like nobody else has. We've got a little bit more of a lead over the first guy, Dead Man, and then Frito and David as per usual. We'll go ahead and continue on to Sector 2, and we'll take a few practice runs just so we can get reacclimated with that section. And then we'll be on to Sector 3 once we finish up this. Ooh, Sector 2, this will be difficult. Difficult in the sense of you can lose everything here quite easily. Well, that's just about everywhere, let's be real. Let's see here. Oh no, F2 and then F4. I can do that. That's the other issue, chat. I cannot, on the second run, destroy the car. That will not be good. Other thing I've just realized now looking at this, I don't get practice runs from here on out. I might get one when it comes to the full hill climb, but I don't get practice runs from here on out. So we're just going to have to go and do it. Fair enough, game. I had forgotten that that was the case. I thought for every stage you could have some practice runs, but I guess not. Well, we're just going to have to go with it then, chat. So I guess we'll get right into Stage 2, which is Sector 2. And we'll see if I can mostly remember how to navigate this part of the course. Now we need to be higher up in the rev range there, chat. This is a tricky corner. I've sent it far too wide there. Plenty of times coming out of there. This is another tricky one. Don't want to carry too much speed, but... This is definitely part of the most inconsistent part of the climb for me, chat. This area that we're in right now. Yeah, rear end stepped out a bit too much there. But it's still clean. Gosh darn it, Twitch. Why have to do ads now? You could have told me. The fence supposed to be fine, chat. Ideally, we would keep it in third through their chat, but the line just wasn't there. Let's see, this is third, I think, through here. Yeah, it's definitely third through there. I've tried fourth through there. I never could get that to work. Same with second gear through that hairpin, chat. It'd be great if I could hold second through there, but it's just not going to happen in the Quattro. Nearly done with our first run, chat. A little sloppy through that hairpin, but that's okay. I think I'll have one or two more hairpins and then the finish. It's an interesting spot to put the finish for Sector 2, but okay. 307. Not sure how that'll stack up. Apparently half decently. Chat, we'll just keep going. We will get the full replay of the final run when we get to that. But obviously we have our second run now for the second sector. We'll see if we can improve our time. We remember a little bit more, but obviously the big time total will be the full run at the end of this. But let's get into our second run of Sector 2, see if we can't improve our time a little more. We'll just deal with it there, chat. I'll never optimize it fully. And I haven't been running this in forever. Just like there, I had to just put it in second to save it, but lost a little time because of that. That didn't really feel the best, but okay. Fence post will be fine, chat, don't worry. Oof, that was a nasty bump through there. That's more like it. That's where we want to keep third gear like that, chat. Uh-oh. Well, that wasn't ideal, chat, but that's why at least we get 2 runs. But we at least got our barrel roll in, so we can count that off the list, I guess, I suppose. Man, that was some snap from the front when that gripped up. But I guess that's to be expected if I was throwing it around like that. Nah, it took a little too much of the inside there, chat. I got 2 more hairpins to go, though. I think once again it's about the same, maybe only a little difference, but that's okay. Car shouldn't be too badly busted up. Oh no, we were a fair bit off. That's okay, but that's why we say we're thankful for 2 runs, and that the car's not completely totaled. The barrel roll certainly didn't do it any help, but... Let's see, is that total time? Okay, yeah, now that's total time, so we can see where we're at. Pretty close between Frito and David so far, and we've got a little bit more of some wiggle room to work with back to Deadman. But on to Sector 3 now. Probably no practice runs either here, unfortunately. There's definitely many points along here, long sweeping left and right handers that we just have to be brave and commit to. Yep, no practice runs. You need to repair the vehicle. There, I'm glad. I should have went and seen who set this up. I'm very glad they've given us an entire hour to work with for each and every repair, because actually if you look at it, yeah, the wheels pretty banged up. They were down there, but I think everybody's kind of, been away from this game for a while, and just in general here for a while, and even with how much I've run this, it's still, I'm still making plenty of mistakes. I'm nowhere near where I used to be, but that's okay. The good thing is, the car can be fully repaired. We'll get going for our 2 runs here at Sector 3. And then once we're done with this, we'll be on to the full climb, and we'll see if we can try to be close to where I have been in the past. But for now, let's go and be brave around lots of these corners in Sector 3. Interesting, Sector 3 starts back here, even though the end of Sector 2 is further up here around the next hairpin. Chat, this is why we say we're thankful for 2 runs, because the throttle was stuck there, and I'm fairly certain I was not holding it down, but I won't say otherwise. But we will definitely have to improve in our second run. And unfortunately the car is damaged a bit, but it's still going anyways. I did not set up correctly for that hairpin at all. We let it bog down there. We can't let that happen, chat. Never want a big turbo car to bog down. Not a fun time. And here we start the sector of being brave and committing to a lot of these corners. I don't remember the gearing for a lot of these. You definitely can't take most of them flat. That's all. In an ideal world, you could maybe get through that corner right there in 4th, but that is probably a wicked corner IRL when you're taking it at speed. Alright, it's starting to drop inputs. Not ideal, but we can work with it. Yeah, this is another corner. It's easy to send it off there over to the right. I've done that plenty in times past. Same with here if you get that wrong. Ideally, this would be flat, but we are just going to brake and downshift for this to be safe. Chat, I need to do some things because now some of the arrow keys are not registering. I'm not going to blame that as an excuse or anything, but it is happening there. I had my hand down, finger down, and it's just not. So I may have to do more taps than holds at some points. But we'll get used to it. Or not get used to it. We'll deal with it. It's nothing that we can't manage. It's just unfortunate because it's just the age of the keyboard at this point. I'm pretty sure I think it's 7 or 8 years old at this point, Chad. It's been around for a while, and it was already a refurbished keyboard to begin with, but otherwise we're just going to make sure we complete our run here. As I say that, we nearly yeeted off the edge there. I'm pretty sure there's some suspension damage going on. But that's why we say we're thinking for 2 runs. And equally, I suppose the brakes could also be damaged. That may also be playing a part in this too. I forget. I think the brakes are a part that can be repaired. But obviously we'll play it carefully. We just want to at least get a banker run. It may not be the best run, but a banker run is better than nothing at the end of the day, chat. And we still have to make it to the final event where we do the whole entire hill climb. So that will definitely not be our best showing. I'm going to give all the keys a decent go. 5 seconds off the current best. Okay, I think that's very manageable. I do really wish that this game would have let us have practice runs on these, but yeah, geez, we used up another 22 minutes to fix up the car. Yeah, brakes are a thing, so brakes were definitely damaged. Where's suspension? Yep, that was less damage than I thought. Body work, somehow less damage than I thought given the hits it took, but exhaust still not damaged. Well, we've got one more run, chat. I think if we just perhaps pay a little more attention if something goes wrong, or maybe brake a little earlier just in the case that it does, will be better. I think it's a very manageable time that we can get past, but we'll see what we can do. We've got one more run. We'll hopefully make this one our better run. And then we'll be on to the entire hill climb, which will be quite the challenge. I think I know what's happening now, chat, now that I've got a feel for the key a little. The plastic molding has started to wear, so it's kind of pressing, it kind of isn't pressing, and if I'm hitting it in the wrong spot, it's not registering. I think that's what's going on. So that's unfortunate. That's yet another keycap I will have broken because of my rally career in this. Quote-unquote career. That's better through there, chat. We'll just keep it safe through there, chat. A little wide through there, but again, we just need to keep it safe and have a good time. A little wide for the entry there, but that's okay. Oof. No, you don't want to dip a tire into there. That's not going to be a fun time at all, chat. Now, come on. Not ideal at all breaking into their chat, but we are having some issues here and there. Again, it's okay. It's not ideal, but still, we're still having a good time. And this should, yeah, this will more than definitely be better than our last time. And now we're on to the full run chat, which will be quite the difficulty, I'll be real. Yeah, it's a much better time than what we're running, so that's nice. Cars shouldn't be too banged up either, so now we just need to make it up the entire climb in one piece. We will get 2 shots at it, as long as we keep it clean, but so far it looks like positions are still staying the same. We got Deadman, then Frito, then David. We've got 24 seconds back, then 41, then 52. Frito looks to pull out a little bit more of a lead over David, and I should have been paying more attention. I'm not sure if he's closed some of the gap to Deadman. See, that's about... I think he's only lost a little bit. Not too much, but... On to the full climb now, chat. Definitely the most difficult part, because I cannot mess up at any part, and if we terminal, that's just over. We're done. We'll see what we can do. I think we can reasonably aim to try and get a... I want to say an 8:30. I really don't know if that's reasonable anymore. That'd be about 20 seconds off of our maximum potential. Well, potential best that we've done. The real potential is probably a bit faster, given I do lose time, have lost time in multiple sectors. No practice runs, dang. Only 11 minutes of repairs, not too bad. I'm gonna get a drink, and there's a short little stop here, chat, to just move my fingers some, because we're gonna have about 8 minutes-ish of runs here, and that's asking a lot. But like I said, we need to just dial it back, have some fun, and get the car through in one... in one piece. Alright. Well, hopefully y'all have been enjoying this. We'll get this run going. I will at least pause and see if there is any option. I'm not going to use the restart option if there is, but I'm just curious if there is, since it's been so long. But I don't know. With that out of the way, we just need to get up in one piece and have some fun. Continue that. I know that after we pass the start-finish line, there will be options, but it will probably only be an option to abandon the run. There won't be a restart option, so... this is it. This is the final stage of the Pikes Peak Hill Climb event from Simpit. We'll see what we can do. If we get one run in and I'm feeling good about it, I think we might just keep it. If I think we can improve on it, we'll try again, because 16 minutes, almost 16 minutes straight of running this is quite the task. I know I used to stream for several hours on end chasing the world records. We will get back to that at some point for the modern, but tonight I'm not really feeling it. But we'll see what we can do. We're going to have a good time. Try to keep this car in one piece. I'm just going to take it safe through there, chat. I cannot push at what I used to be able to do, so I might as well just be safer in a little few spots and keep it clean. That was sketchy. Chat, how about this? If we make it through the first run, we'll full send it on the second. But we'll see. A little shallow through that hairpin, but that's okay. A little wide through there, but that's alright. Not the end of the world. That was a little sketch. Let the revs drop a little too low, and then the diff was not happy with that. Or the rear diff, at least. I don't know why I went to 4th there. I've already told you guys before that 4th is not useful through there, at least with this tune. That was nice through there. Alright. Now big braking zone. We need a little more angle on that chat. We maybe could have exited a little better, but that's okay. That's already a rough enough section for me as is to begin with. Dipped the tire into the dirt there on the left chat, and that just pulled us well off course, so not ideal, but I guess we're going to have to go for a second run now at this point. I can't remember if you could take that corner in 4th chat, but again, we're going to take it safe and have some fun instead. We're not trying to push for the absolute top. Come on now. No, that's a little too far inside, but we're still holding 3rd gear, so that's beneficial. No. A little too far inside again, chat. I'm not trying to be greedy with that corner, it's just the setup is inconsistent because I'm just, again, we've been away from this for a while. But as long as we're getting through cleanly, that'll be all that really should be, hopefully. I have no idea what kind of times these guys have been running. Okay, outside of Frito, but... That was nice. There we go. Hey, there's a helicopter. Can I also just say, chat, the replay cameras in this are awesome. Like, probably some of my favorites of racing games, and especially that. Like, Codemasters has replay cameras down. If there's at least one thing to positively say about that. Perhaps a little wide, but that's okay. And remember, chat, once you're through there, you don't want to send it through this corner. I took too much to the inside, but you don't want to send it there. It's a tightening radius left-hander. That's a little bit better through there, chat. That might be the best we've taken it. A bit smoother, closer to the inside. Yeah, we needed to shed some speed there, chat. We dipped the tire inside, and that would just shoot you right out past there. Which you do not want. You'll be going down the mountain quite quickly if you do that. Oh, jeez, we already dipped the tire there. That's pushing me. Another issue there, chat. Just didn't have the pressure right or something on the brakes there. They just didn't want to work once we got down to second gear, unfortunately. Yeah, we can keep third through that corner, but we need to be in second for this next one. Don't want to be too wide and hit that sign because that'll just stop us dead. The road signs here, chat, are probably the strongest objects in any games. It will just completely destroy the car or stop you dead if it doesn't destroy it. Again, some braking issues there, chat, but not going to complain. We got a few more corners to go, and then we'll be at the peak. That is not ideal at all for the penultimate corner, chat. But we got a run in, and that's okay. And we're about where I was guessing we might be. Well, I guess hoping we'd be 2 and 8:26. That's okay. Quite a ways off of what we could be at, but we'll still take it. It's a good banker run, especially if we're just going to full send now. We're using up half of the allotted hour for repairs. Oof. Yeah, I mean, we did have a pretty hard hit there, but like I said, we've already got a solid time. And I guess now for this last and final attempt on this, I think we'll just try to full send it. See if we can just make up the time we lost through there. Or maybe get back to where we were, but let's try and full send it as best we can and send off this event. I don't know. With a large turbo that's now always spooling and a fire-breathing monster that used to run the mountain. Or we'll just do a 360 for style. Not ideal at all, but compared to the issue we had further up the mountain, perhaps we can still beat our time. At this point, we'll just do this run for style points. We'll still send it though, chat, don't worry. Yeah, we're already 4 seconds down, chat. That's not ideal at all. But again, we're here to have fun. There's always going to be some competitive side that wants to do that. Ooh, that was nice. Nope, too far inside. Whee! Yeah, that's not what you want to do to their chat. But we'll send it. See what we can do. If we end up beating the time, chat, I don't know what I'll think. Oh, that was 1 gear too many. Third in neutral. Third gear just never... I can just never get that to hook up through there. See, that's the ideal flat-out line through that, chat. We're up to 6th gear much sooner. And we got the rear kicked out a little area there, so we got a better entry through there, a bit more speed. Nope, rear was too loose for that, chat. Tried to do a little flick into there, but not too much. Sent it a little too hard. Understeer's taking us well off of where we want to be through that corner. That little bump upset the car. Well, that's not too surprising, given this. I don't know how far we're off, chat, but like I said, at this point, we're sending it. If we beat our time, we beat it. If we don't, we don't. And and that's okay. Gosh darn it, Twitch. Could you at least tell me and I could delay it? Would you let me do that at least? Chat, I'm sorry that there's ads during this run, but I'll have a video of everything going up. No, not ideal. Let me back in. That was probably the worst. Well, no, I've taken it worse. I've totaled the car through there. And took a little bit too much there. That was too much through there. Darn it, I should have probably just left it in first. I let second bog down instead. Maybe we can make up some time at the top of the mountain, chat. Well, we won't when we have a flat, that's for sure. Yep, we got a flat. We'll see what we can do, chat, but once it goes, we're probably just gonna have to abandon this run. Yep. Well, it would have gone through there, but we're just gonna have to abandon that run, chat. We already have a banker time in, and that's okay, but sent it a little too hard on that. And that'll be the end of that run. Let me think here. Let me check the replay rules. Let me go back. Gosh darn it. I should have gotten the replay for the other one, chat. So that's my fault. Oh well. That's okay. At the end of the day, we still got the car up the mountain, and we had a fun time. It looks like David is either still running, or he may have unfortunately DNF'd. Hopefully he did not, but looks like Frito might have run into some issues here on this final bit. He's lost a good chunk of time to Deadman, but overall, we come in just shy of the 17-minute barrier total. And otherwise, this has been a great time from the people over at Simpit who set this up. I wish I had a replay of the full run. Excuse me. I should have probably thought about that, but that's right. This was pretty fun. It's not even been an hour. I thought this would take an hour.